when a group of people gather together and they have similar values or they're able to agree upon something, it's just like, it's beautiful, because that's when you like make all these connections, and that's how real growth can happen.
We sailed all the way to New York and back within a matter of like 10 days. We're already back in Boston. We raise a 2,000-pound sail almost every day. It's amazing to see how a team of people can do that together.
Oh my gosh. A typical day, I feel like, is like so different than at home. Like, instead of sleeping in, instead of not doing anything, watching TV, it's like you wake up and you feel refreshed.
You literally are now a deckhand, so you grab the ropes, you start hauling away.
I've learned how to steer the helm. That's been so fun. I feel like a boss when I'm on the helm. Like, I just feel amazing. And just seeing like the ocean behind me and I'm like in the middle of it, I'm like, whoa!
And believe it or not, when it rains, it gets crazy, but the dance parties get crazy too, you know? You gotta get crazy with the dance parties. And that's another thing I realized, like, I would have expected when it's raining, nobody wanted to do anything, but everybody was like, it was just like such an adventure. I felt like I was in a movie.
Yes, developing sailing skills is a really cool part of this program, and seeing students really take ownership of the vessel. But in a larger sense, I think the biggest goal in my eyes is to introduce students to a really healthy, loving, and supportive community and give them skills to be able to go back home and build that themselves or look for that in their lives.
The crew and the students make this trip pretty fun. If no one wanted to like raise a sail together or make sure the ship is constantly in check by taking turns, and if no one was trying to like help each other, you wouldn't even be able to move that far.
Are you having a great time?
Well, because after I get off that boat, I'm gonna know that before I took 14 days where I had no phone, where I, didn't take a shower, where I didn't have anything like cold, any cold drinks, and I'm gonna know I can do that. I'm strong enough to do that. So what else am I strong enough to do? Woo!
You guys get it?
Yeah, we got it.
It literally takes you out of your comfort zone, and it puts you somewhere where you just gotta adapt quickly, very quickly, and you just gotta expand your experience. And you see new things, you make new friends. I feel like it helps you with your responsibility.
I like that we get to be honest and like we get to reflect throughout the day and then come together and talk about it. I like that we start off with improvements and end off with shout outs, because you don't want to end off with something negative.
We talk about what can go better and what what we did right and what we could improve. And those improvements that we say, those stay in the back of my head. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna stay in the back of my head, like even after this trip is gone.
I become more confident in what I have to say, and I feel like what I have to say, I just thank everybody on this boat for like listening to what I have to say. I feel like it's helped me a lot, and I won't be scared enough to say what I have to say.
Having an ear to listen is very important, as sometimes when you say whatever you want to say and no one is listening, it feels as if, why bother talking? But when you're speaking and you have an audience to listen and to really hear what you have to say, it's really nice to know that you have people that you can depend on.
That was one of the things that I felt like I needed. And before this trip, I felt like I didn't need nobody but myself. to push, but you know, I found that it could be okay to lean on others sometimes, in like in those tough situations.
If you want to go fast, go alone. And if you want to go far, go together. If you give simple acts of kindness, if you give simple supports to others, they will reciprocate it because people really do appreciate that. A lot of people have felt nervous to come here. And I think just those simple acts of kindness, those simple signs of support, they've really made a big difference for all of us.
Just by checking up on somebody goes a long way, and I'm gonna keep that in the back of my head. Like, not everybody like gets like care or love from like people. Some people like go throughout the whole day without talking. Some people get no compliments throughout the day, but like just by saying, yo, are you good? You good? That makes them like feel a little better because it shows that people care. So stuff like those little things, like I'm definitely bringing with me back home.
You are my sailboat, the one with campers. Believe when I say I love the Roseway.
Tell me more.
Because it sails us where we wanna go.
Tell me more.
Because the pro crew laugh and wanna joke.
Tell me why.
I never wanna hear you say I slept through the anchor watch.
It's satisfying, 'cause, you know, I feel like now I could just see anything, you know, like it's just sick. Like anything is possible. Like I could reach the stars, you know, like for real.
Open up. You won't regret it. These people are gonna love you to death. They're gonna show you something that you've never felt before, and it's gonna be different.
Oh snap! Is this still rolling?
Yeah. Welcome to Roseway.